Hello and welcome back to How to Build Software Without Coding. I'm Mr. Hackathon and I show you how to build software without coding. And in this video, I am going to explore the capabilities of Google's Nano Banana. We are here in AI Studio, Google's AI Studio, aistudio.google.com, and we're going to hit try Nano Banana. And it is, to me, an amazing image model. We're going to see the things that it could come up with. One of the best things that I like with the model is that it can replicate images with character consistency pretty well. So we will take a couple examples and I will walk you through some of the capabilities in those examples. So what we have here is an ad from Tinder. So we're going to take this ad and just going to save this ad here. And hopefully this is, I'm not sure if this is an image file, but we'll see. And I want to actually remove this copy here, losing track of time. I'm going to ask AI to put some other copy there. And maybe we make some adjustments to this background image and keep everything else the same. So we're going to go here. I'm going to drag and drop this image. It doesn't support that file type, so let's find another image. Maybe let's use this one. That's the same type of image. So I think I already downloaded this one, so let's download this one again. And what I'm going to do is just drag and drop this image here. And the first thing I'm going to do is tell Nano Banana to change the headline text from deep and meaningfuls to something else. So we're going to think about something else. Let's just say to remove it for now. All I've done is told it to remove that text. And what you can see here is that it's removed the text, and you can see usually or historically, when AI generates an image from another image or edits an image from another image, it makes thousands of adjustments that create an entirely new image that doesn't even look like the first image. But you can see this is practically the same thing. I'm struggling to find any difference here. I'm going to say add text in its place to say find roll up. So I'm just going to throw something random there. What we can see is that it's added, first thing it did is removed the text and kept the image consistency. Then it added new text and kept the image consistency again. Very, very impressive. What we might want to do is adjust the size of this. We have said we want to adjust the size to match the size of the text in the original image. And I don't know how it's going to handle this, if it understands size differences. So we'll see. I don't think it understands the size difference. So you can see how small it is here. And it has added text and made it really big. What I would probably do is from here, or where is that? From here, anything text related, I would probably take that into Canva or something else. But let's go ahead and make some other adjustments. So maybe the other adjustment I want to make is I want to change maybe what they're wearing or even their ethnicity. So let's try and change their ethnicity. What we've ran into is content moderation. So maybe if I edit, let's see. It says the content is blocked because it's potentially harmful. So I don't know why it might be potentially harmful. Let's say, and my English here is very bad, change the girl on the left to an East African. So we probably should say change the girl on the left to an East African girl or East African woman. It has completed this request before, and it's completed it in a rather impressive way. We're going to see if it's going to do it now. And again, it's running into content moderations. And let's try something else. Let's try change what they're wearing. So I'm going to change what they're wearing to suit a Halloween party. You can see that it's changed the positioning. It's understand, hey, there's 3 people in this image and they're 3 girls, and it's kept 3 girls in the image. It has changed what they're wearing to Halloween party style. It has also understood some of this stuff in the background, but you can see here that the t-shirt or dress here, it identifies that as some kind of background and not necessarily the clothing for this person. And then that is very interesting from an AI concept. It just thinks it's the background, similar to here and here. But we have 3 characters, and I do kind of like that. Now, I don't think my Halloween theme is in line with this Tinder ad, but maybe if we ask AI some ideas for copy. So let's open a new tab. I asked it for ideas for headlines. I really like this one, unmask your match this Halloween. So what we're going to do is change find your love in real life, or find love in real life, to unmask your match this Halloween. And to make it more relevant to text, what we're going to do is give each of the characters masks. So we're going to see how it handles that. I think this is rather cool for an image. So if we go ahead and we can just hit download and download that, and we can see what we've generated here. And this is kind of cool, though they're not smiling. We might want them to smile. But this is a cool image considering where we started from, if I keep scrolling up, was here. It's kept the same kind of aesthetic. You can see the aesthetic and the color grading is kind of the same. The font is very, very similar, even though I might want to use a different font, or might want to edit the text and font in another program. We've kept the Tinder, it starts with a swipe, and we've just been manipulating the background, which has kept some consistency. Even here, we can see from these 3 characters, I just asked it to give them a mask. They have the same posture, the same positions, the same costumes, everything. It looks almost the same, and all it did is give them masks. So this is a big step for Google. This is a big step for AI image generation. I hope that you can play around with this and kind of explore yourself. A lot of this is built on the foundation of exploration and just testing to find use cases, but also to find what the technology can do and what it can't do. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me on LinkedIn or any other social media platform, and happy hacking.